welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal. And today, Black 60s Thinline Telecaster show. My name is Gabor.
G'day, g'day. Hey, I'm Alex. Welcome along. We're going to do a guitar demo of this guitar today in particular. Please hit like and subscribe on the channel first. Thumbs up, ding the bell, all that good stuff. Leave a comment below too.
Yes, please do.
Ace.
And before we get into any of this stuff, this was provided by Fender Australia, so this is what you would call a sponsored video.
But they haven't told us what to say or what to do.
No.
Probably should have done, but anyway. Yeah.
They have not told us what to say.
Like that. Yeah, so this is the Vintera II Series.
Yeah.
60s Thinline.
They should have called it the Ace Vintera series.
Yeah, nice. Should we do some basic specs to start off?
Let's do some basic specs. So this particular one...
It's obviously in black.
Yeah, it comes in black and in two-tone sunburst.
Yeah.
Specs, we have... Let's go to the specs thing. We have a semi-hollow ash body with a gloss polyester finish. The body shape is a Telecaster. We have a maple neck with a 4-bolt standard neck construction, gloss neck finish, a late 60s C-shape neck with a 25.5-inch scale length, maple fingerboard, 7.25-inch fingerboard radius, 21 frets that are vintage and tall. We have a synthetic bone nut. We have a 1.650-inch nut width. We have black dot position inlays.
Correct.
We have black side dots.
Correct.
We have a vintage style butt adjustment for the truss rod. And we have two vintage style 60 single coil tele pickups with a master volume, master tone, 3-position switch. Comes with a deluxe gig bag.
Yep.
And all its nickel chrome hardware, vintage Fender F-stamp tuning heads, 4-ply aged white pearlite pickguard, knurled flat top control knobs, and a top hat style black switch top.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
It comes with 942 gauge strings, and there's a reproductive harm legal notice on the bottom as well for some of the stuff. But it's in all that stuff. There's some of the
reproductive harm.
Yeah, it is. They have to put legal notice on all of them now. Yeah.
So if you whack your mate in the groin, you might have
exactly
Telecaster.
So vintage spec, like the whole Vintera series, 60 style, Thinline Telly. Should we go through some clean pickup sounds?
Let's do that. So you know what you're hearing. We're going through a Mozztronics Amp Switcher, a Cherry Tone OTS MIDI 20 set clean, and a 2-notes Torpedo Captor X Floyd Cab Sims IR stuff.
And that's sort of a Dumble style clean, the Cherry Tone.
Let's start on the bridge, everything wound up, and that's what we sound like.
The gain you could hear the pedal board. We're using the all Australian made pedal board. There'll be a picture of it possibly somewhere. And it's the chorus ensemble. The gain was just rolled up pretty high, so I turn it back down again. So that's also when it's off the chorus ensemble, the preamp gain goes through it.
Let's go to the middle position, see what they sound like together.
I feel like getting on the back of a pickup truck with some pitchforks.
Yeah, the neck.
So it's good.
Sweet. Should we hear another track?
Let's check out another track. right, that was another marvelous track by either Alex or myself.
Sure, why not?
Big thank you also to Tom at Elevated Jam Tracks for the backing tracks with that. So let's now go into pickups with some dirty sounds. So I've got the Russian Plague by Kink Pedals. There's a full video for it up here. This is the Rat side. So it's basically a vintage style Rat with the gain right down. Yeah, and this is kind of what it sounds like. About, I don't know, a third down. All right, middle position. Neck position. Got a nice spank, the Tele neck pickup spank. And I'm hitting it very hard and out of tune. They're very light strings for me. They're 9-gauge strings. I usually use 11 or 12-gauge strings. So I hit a bit too hard and it does a... So yeah, I hit it quite hard.
It's like organic whammy.
Organic, it is a bit of an organic whammy. Light gauge strings and hit thick pick and hit it really hard.
Get a run up.
I mean, that's the sound. So Alex, thoughts?
I really like the sounds. The neck pickup does seem a little bit quieter on this guitar.
I think it just needs to be raised a little bit.
But the tone's really cool. Has that really nice telly throaty thing. It does kind of tick a bunch of boxes, especially for the vintage style sounds.
Yeah.
Probably playability too. It has a bit of heft to the neck.
Yeah, the neck's great.
You like it?
I like that neck. I like that neck a lot.
A little bit of meat there.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to play it. I have a thorn in my finger from a cactus, but that's another story. So,
when his cactus get a little, a bit too close.
Cactus farmers. I think the tones were there. Probably like with anything brand new guitar, it could probably do with a quick setup and tailored to how you want to play it. Like I still like 10, so slightly heavier strings than this.
Yeah. I think it could benefit with a little neck shim as well and stuff like. But I mean, it's all personal taste, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But
get through a music shop, get them to do a setup to how you want to play it.
Yeah.
Whether it's Fender or any other guitar, even acoustic guitars especially as well.
Yeah.
Get them to set it
They'll
up.
they'll do it for you. They'll do
Yeah.
it for you, especially if you buy the guitar there.
Yep.
For me personally, is that everything, or anything else you want to say?
Yeah.
For me personally, I love the way it looks. The only thing I would have changed,
Yeah.
or not changed, the only thing I would have liked to have seen is binding.
Binding.
To me, a telly and a Thinline telly, and someone's tuning off. Thinline telly bound just to me. I mean, it looks good like that, but I think binding would have given it the next
Okay.
level of awesomeness.
I'm not sure if you know this, but when did the binding come in? Like, this is a 60s style thing.
No idea.
When was binding a thing? Was that...
No idea.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. But that's just that's all. You know, I just think this with binding would look
Primo.
The neck feels great. The fret ends feel nicely rolled off. The neck feels quite nicely rolled off.
Yes.
It does have a kind of a vintage vibe to it. It's quite a fat neck, which I like. Like I said, I think the neck pickup just needs to come up a little bit, which is why it's a little bit quieter. It's actually, I should have really done this before the video. It's down a bit on a bass side. It needs to kind of just be more even. But again, that's a 2-second job. I really like the neck, even though it's a maple neck. I'm usually not a maple guy.
Sure.
I do like the look of the sort of kind of vintagified, tinted kind of.
Yep.
Not as you need sunglasses to look at it bright like some other maple necks are, or fretboards anyway are. Yeah, I like it. I think it sounds good. It plays really quite well. For me, again, heavier strings. That's really the main thing. Maybe a little bit nicer of a setup, but this is straight out of the box. Nothing done to it. No tweaks. But the pickups sound really good.
I think they definitely landed that more... vintage is such a buzzword, but that spanky, vintagey type telly sound.
Yeah.
It's not a big, fat...
No,
telly sound. It's more like spanky and
It's
bright and jangly without being harsh.
definitely more a vintage thing.
So if that's your thing, let's go.
Now, the last thing we've got to quickly talk about, where does it sit price range wise?
Sure.
So I believe can I give you that?
Sure.
Actually?
Yep.
And then I'll take this because I've got all my this. I just had a bit of a look around. So in Australia, they retail at about 2,200 Australian. Yeah. If we're looking in the US, about 1,200 US, roughly. I think.
Right.
Hang on, where's the Thinline telly? I just had it here before. Here, $12.99 at Sweetwater,
Sure.
US. Torman in Europe, we're looking at about that sort of 1,100 to 1,200 euro mark for just about the whole range. Now, price-wise, what are your thoughts? Because I mean, the thing you always got to think of, where does it sit within the Fender world? If you want to go to the Performer series, which is these are Mexican made.
Yep.
Baseline US series, the Performer series, probably a good $500 more. Comes in the same deluxe gig bag. If you want a case, you're looking at more the US professional series or whatever it is, which is a couple of series up.
Yeah. It probably raises another question of, does the location of where it's made matter anymore?
Yeah,
Besides, obviously, they're very cheap
yeah.
Southeast Asian stuff. But anything between Japan, Mexico, and the US,
Does it really matter?
does it matter anymore?
Yeah.
Does quality...
Does quality
Yep.
quality control vary? I don't know. I'm not so sure, but I think it sits in a good spot. I mean, we just recently did some videos, and there's one of them up here. Let's say for a telly, we did the Aerodyne telly,
So,
which sits in a similar price bracket. Okay,
Japanese made.
Japanese mate. How would you compare them to? I mean, one's a very modern guitar. This is more of a vintage kind of thing, but quality-wise, how would you compare the two?
I'd probably say the Japanese made stuff is slightly better quality as
me
far as
too.
fit and finish. But that's a very modern thing with modern components,
Yeah.
modern hardware, modern pickups. This is a vintage style instrument.
Yeah,
Um,
more vintage style neck, vintage style frets.
pickups, electronics, the whole bit,
Yeah.
tuners. So probably doesn't answer many questions, but that gives you the tools to make your own decision.
Yeah. Always look around, see if you can go to a local music shop and try them out.
Watch some more demos on the internet.
But
make
all
it
up, the whole Vintera series, quite like them all.
Yeah, they're very, very likable.
Very, very likable guitars. Again, there's been a lot of talk about Fender quality control. I haven't really found any major flaws, issues with it.
No.
The one thing I got to say, if you're really into that sort of stuff, before I peeled the sticker off this, that the plastic that was on there, the sticker that said Vintera wasn't straight.
Oh no.
Yeah. The OCD in me flared up as soon as I saw it, which is why I had to peel the thing off. But that's if you want a flaw, that's a flaw. Other than that, I haven't really found a flaw. The nut seems to be cut really well.
Yep.
The frets seem to be dressed really well, and I mean, there's no sharp edges. It's really rolled off. Actually, it feels quite vintage.
Yeah.
Neck pocket seems fine. I haven't found any issues with it.
There you go. What do you guys
That's
think?
just my personal opinion.
Let us know in the comments below. There's also links to our own socials and podcasts. You can check those out if you got a second.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we actually did a podcast on the whole Vintera series, so check that out.
Right. Yeah, thanks for hanging, and hope that was helpful.
Yeah.
Cheers again for Fender Australia hooking us up. We'll see you soon.
See you in the next one.
Catch ya.
Bye.